Yeah. Bands will make a dance. My way with words will too. Yeah. I do this for my town.
Welcome. My name is Sheridan LeBay, and we're here for the first segment of the Unleash Your Spirit feature on the Southern Couture blog. I'm here with Chris Akens today. We're going to be talking to him about his rising acting career as a junior at Sam Houston State University.
Mama, what do you think I've been doing? I prayed every night. I laid in that hospital bed for 32 days and 32 nights, and all I did was pray. Do you know how lonely it is, Mama? To lie in a bed that ain't even yours for 32 days. Nothing but tubes to keep you company. What it is to bite into a pillow all night so people won't hear you screaming. I tried to get right with your God. I even asked her for some spare time to keep me from pitching my guts every hour. Mama, I also prayed for some company. I prayed that someone get their wrong and just happen into mine. Maybe they would even put their arms around me because I was so scared. Maybe they would leave and come back so that they could get to know me for who I really was. I'm not gonna apologize for loving who I love. I ain't even gonna apologize for getting this. I've lived a lie and I'm gonna have to answer for that one day. But I'm not gonna keep lying. I ain't got the energy. I'ma deal with it. Just like you taught me to deal with everything else that came my way. But I could use a little help, Mama. I could use a little help. Thank you.
So Chris, you began acting at the age of 7. Explain to us how this happened.
When I was 7 years old, in the 2nd grade, I was in an elementary play. It was called Snoozy, and I was the lead character. And just the whole process that I went through, and it just felt right. And I felt alive when I did the character, and it made me want to continue acting and make that a part of something that I love to do. And even if it's not my career, I still, wouldn't like money for it. I would just like to act because it just makes me happy.
So your first role was in the play Snoozy. What role did your parents play as far as pursuing an acting career after that play?
My family, they were just a great support system. A lot of times I hear a lot of people not pursuing their dreams because their family is not behind them, but that was never the case for my family. They're so supportive of anything that I do, and ever since I was young, they've supported my dreams, so I've chose to stick with it. If they believe in me, I should believe in myself.
Okay, so since you've been acting, what's the most embarrassing or frightening thing that's ever happened to you before you got on stage or while you were on stage?
I've never really been embarrassed because as you do a lot of shows, you get numb to that type of stuff. But I do recall a time where me and my girlfriend were in the same play, and she actually had to kiss another character. And so when we performed for the school, my friends would tease me about it. And when I got on stage to do my part, I would hear them in the crowd saying, "Hey, you better handle that when you get home," and crazy stuff like that. But that's like the worst I could think of.
Okay, you mentioned in your bio that there were a few times where you kind of gave up and you're like, I don't know if I'm going to do acting anymore. What specifically made you want to come back and do acting again?
Okay, so middle school is when I decided to give up acting because I didn't think it was for me. And so when I got to high school, I remember this one incident with my drama teacher. I was a freshman, and she came and got me out of class, basically saying that someone couldn't do the show and that she really needed me. And the fact that she didn't know who I was and she could have picked anybody, really, I felt like that was a sign from God that I needed to do acting.
Okay, with acting comes preparing and auditioning and just making the cut as it is. So how do you prepare for auditions?
As far as auditioning, that's something I'm still perfecting as an artist, but it's nothing to it but to do it. So I just try to throw myself out there as much as I can and solidify my spot. But after I get past that hump, then the rest is history.
With auditions in mind, what do you have up next for your future goals and how do you plan on achieving them?
As far as auditioning, I don't have anything coming up right now. I'm trying to focus more on growing as an artist. But for future goals, I plan on attending the New York Film Academy after I graduate and branching onto film, shying away from stage, and becoming a film actor, producer, and as well as a director.
Acting requires a lot of faith and ambition. What would you tell someone who's afraid to take that leap of faith into whatever they're passionate about?
What I would tell people who are scared to take that leap of faith is to chase your dreams, man. God gave everybody a gift, and He didn't give it to you for you to waste it. He gave it to you for a reason. So as long as you stay motivated and keep God first, there's nothing you really can't do.
Thank you, Chris, for inviting us on your journey as an artist. This is Sheridan signing off. Bon appetit.